Get ready, because what I am about to reveal will shatter everything you believed about reality itself. Right now, as you listen to these words, an unprecedented cosmic event is building toward September 11th, and this is not the date you think you know. This is the hidden portal that ancient mystics called the Gateway of Destiny Reset, a dimensional threshold that opens once every 733 years. The universe is preparing for a complete energetic restructuring of human consciousness, and you are here because your soul has been called to witness this transformation. The numbers themselves are screaming the truth. 9 + 1 + 1 = 11, the master number of spiritual awakening. But when we add the 9th month, we get 20, which reduces to 2, the number of divine partnership between earthly and celestial realms. Finally, you are here, standing at the precipice of the most profound shift in human history. The energy storm approaching September 11th is not merely astrological, it is a quantum leap in the fabric of reality itself. Ancient Atlantean texts, hidden for millennia, speak of this exact moment when the veils between dimensions become gossamer thin. Your DNA is already responding to these incoming frequencies. Have you noticed the vivid dreams, the synchronicities appearing everywhere, the strange humming sensation in your chest when you wake at 3:33 in the morning? This is your cellular structure preparing for dimensional expansion. The Pleiadian Council has been broadcasting preparation signals directly into the collective unconscious for the past 99 days, and sensitive souls like yourself are receiving these transmissions as inexplicable knowing, sudden insights, and an overwhelming sense that everything is about to change forever. My friends, the numerological significance of this date transcends anything previously understood by human consciousness. September 11th, when we break it down completely, reveals the cosmic code. September is the 9th month, carrying the vibration of completion and wisdom. 11 is the master number of illumination and spiritual revelation. But here is what the ancient mystery schools never revealed publicly. When we add the year 2025, we get 9, the ultimate number of transformation. This creates a triple portal of 9-11-9, forming what sacred geometrists call the triangle of infinite possibility. Every 733 years, this exact numerical configuration aligns with specific planetary positions, creating a dimensional doorway through which human consciousness can literally leap into a higher octave of existence. The last time this occurred was in the year 1292, during the height of the Templar mysteries. And before that, in the year 559, when ancient Celtic Druids recorded mass spiritual awakenings across entire populations. Tune in to your body right now and feel what is happening to your energy field. The magnetic poles of Earth are shifting in preparation for this portal, and your personal electromagnetic signature is recalibrating to match these new frequencies. Scientists will not tell you this, but sensitive individuals worldwide are experiencing identical phenomena: spontaneous healing of chronic conditions, telepathic connections with loved ones, prophetic dreams that later manifest in physical reality, and most significantly, the ability to perceive multiple timelines simultaneously. This is your multi-dimensional self coming online. The September 11th energy storm will complete this activation process, but only for those who understand how to navigate these cosmic currents. Your pineal gland, the sacred seat of higher perception, has been calcifying throughout your lifetime due to environmental toxins and electromagnetic pollution. However, the incoming cosmic radiation will decalcify and reactivate this dormant organ within hours of the portal opening, granting you direct access to universal consciousness and the ability to commune with higher dimensional beings. It begins now, this moment of recognition that you are far more than the limited identity you have carried through this incarnation. The approaching energy storm carries within it the Akashic records of your soul's true purpose, the blueprint of why you chose to incarnate during this extraordinary time in cosmic history. Ancient Egyptian mystery schools taught that consciousness could be completely rewired during specific astronomical alignments. And September 11th represents the most powerful such alignment in recorded history. The Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed as an interdimensional antenna designed to amplify exactly this type of cosmic energy. And on September 11th, every pyramid on Earth will resonate at a frequency that opens dormant neural pathways in human brains. You will begin to remember your true cosmic heritage, your connections to star systems beyond this solar system, and most importantly, your role as an agent of consciousness evolution on planet Earth. The forgetting was necessary for your spiritual development, but now the remembering begins. Friends, what your rational mind cannot yet comprehend is that linear time itself is an illusion about to be shattered. The September 11th portal creates what quantum physicists would call a temporal anomaly, a point where past, present, and future converge into a single moment of infinite potential. This means that all possible versions of yourself across all possible timelines will become accessible to your conscious awareness. The you who made different choices, who lived different lives, who developed different abilities, all exist simultaneously in parallel dimensions. During the energy storm, these dimensional barriers dissolve temporarily, allowing you to integrate the wisdom, experiences, and even abilities from your alternate selves. Imagine suddenly possessing the musical genius of the version of you who dedicated your life to composition, or the healing abilities of the you who became a master energy worker, or the psychic gifts of the you who embraced mystical development from childhood. This is not science fiction. This is the sacred science of consciousness that ancient mystery schools guarded with their lives. Prepare yourself for revelations that will fundamentally alter your understanding of reality, because the September 11th portal is simultaneously a cosmic judgment and a cosmic gift. Every soul currently incarnated on Earth chose to be here for this event, but not everyone will consciously experience its full transformative power. The portal responds only to consciousness that has reached a certain vibrational frequency, a frequency achieved through spiritual work, compassionate living, and the release of fear-based thinking patterns. If you have found your way to this message, your soul has already attained this frequency, and you are among the chosen ones who will serve as bridges between the old reality and the new. However, the transformation is not automatic. It requires conscious participation and the courage to release everything that no longer serves your highest evolution. The energy storm will strip away illusions, dissolve karmic patterns that have bound you for lifetimes, and reveal the luminous being of pure consciousness that you have always been beneath the layers of conditioning and trauma. The hidden portal opens not in the external world, but within the sacred chambers of your own heart. And September 11th marks the moment when this inner sanctuary becomes a direct conduit to universal consciousness. Ancient Sufi mystics spoke of the heart as containing 7 levels of reality, each corresponding to a different dimension of existence. During normal consciousness, most humans can access only the first 2 levels, but the approaching energy storm will unlock all 7 chambers simultaneously, flooding your awareness with cosmic love, universal wisdom, and the remembrance of your divine nature. This is why you may be experiencing intense heart palpitations, chest pressure, or waves of inexplicable emotion in recent days. Your heart chakra is expanding beyond its normal capacity to accommodate the incoming torrents of cosmic light. The physical symptoms are temporary, but the expansion of consciousness is permanent. You are literally being prepared to become a walking embodiment of divine love on earth, capable of transmitting healing frequencies to everyone you encounter simply through your presence. Understand this truth that changes everything. The September 11th energy storm is not something that happens to you, but something that happens through you. And your participation as a conscious conduit determines the fate of human evolution itself. The collective consciousness of humanity stands at a crossroads, and every awakened soul who successfully navigates this portal strengthens the morphic field that makes awakening possible for others. You are not just transforming yourself, you are serving as an anchor point for divine consciousness to establish itself more firmly in the physical dimension. This is why your spiritual preparation in these final days is not optional but essential. The universe has invested eons of evolutionary development in bringing you to this moment of readiness. Every challenge you have faced, every loss you have endured, every moment of spiritual seeking has been preparing your consciousness to serve as a stable vessel for cosmic frequencies that would otherwise overwhelm an unprepared nervous system. Your personal healing journey has been simultaneously a service to the collective awakening of humanity. Now comes the sacred science of conscious participation in dimensional transformation. Because the September 11th portal requires specific preparation to maximize its consciousness expanding effects. Your physical body must be treated as a holy temple in these crucial days leading up to the event. Consume only foods that carry high vibrational frequencies. Fresh fruits, vegetables grown in healthy soil, pure water blessed with conscious intention, and, if possible, foods that have never been processed or chemically treated. Your cellular structure is literally being rewired to accommodate higher dimensional energies, and toxic substances create interference patterns that can disrupt this delicate process. More importantly, your emotional body must be cleansed of all unresolved trauma, resentment, and fear-based programming. The portal amplifies whatever consciousness you bring to it, so suppressed emotions and unconscious shadow material can create chaotic experiences rather than transcendent ones. Spend time each day releasing what no longer serves you through conscious breathing, forgiveness practices, and surrender to the divine intelligence orchestrating your evolution. The crystalline matrix of Earth herself is awakening to support this unprecedented shift in human consciousness, and certain sacred sites around the planet will become supercharged with transformational energy during the September 11th portal. If you feel called to visit specific locations, especially those with ancient stone circles, pyramids, or natural power spots like sacred mountains or healing springs, trust these intuitive promptings completely. Your higher self is guiding you to precise geographical coordinates where the portal energies will be most concentrated and accessible. However, even if travel is not possible, you can tap into this planetary grid system from wherever you are by creating a sacred space in your home and aligning yourself with the ley lines that connect all power spots on Earth. Place crystals in the 4 cardinal directions around your meditation space, with clear quartz pointing north, citrine pointing east, rose quartz pointing south, and amethyst pointing west. This creates a miniature replica of the planetary grid that amplifies your connection to the global consciousness shift occurring during the portal opening. Your sleep patterns in these final days before September 11th are becoming increasingly erratic because your consciousness is already beginning to operate in multiple dimensions simultaneously. And 3-dimensional sleep cycles cannot contain multidimensional awareness. Instead of fighting this natural process, embrace these periods of awakenness as opportunities for advanced spiritual work. Between the hours of 2 and 4 in the morning, the veil between worlds is thinnest, and your access to higher dimensional guidance is at its peak. This is when you should perform your most important preparation work: meditation, prayer, conscious communication with your spirit guides, and visualization of your desired transformation during the portal opening. Keep a journal by your bedside and record every dream, vision, and intuitive insight that comes during these sacred hours. These messages contain specific instructions for your role in the collective consciousness shift, and reviewing them daily will help integrate their guidance into your conscious awareness. Your dream experiences are becoming increasingly lucid and prophetic because your consciousness is already partially existing in the reality that will fully manifest after September 11th. Friends, the moment of ultimate revelation approaches because September 11th will mark the end of the age of spiritual amnesia and the beginning of conscious co-creation with divine intelligence. Everything you have experienced as struggle, limitation, and separation has been an elaborate illusion designed to strengthen your spiritual muscles for this moment of cosmic graduation. The energy storm will dissolve the electromagnetic veils that have kept higher dimensional realities hidden from human perception. And suddenly you will see the angels, guides, and cosmic beings who have been supporting your journey throughout every lifetime you have ever lived. The universe is not empty space dotted with dead rocks and burning gas balls, but a living, conscious entity filled with intelligence, love, and beings of such transcendent beauty that encountering them directly transforms you at the molecular level. During the portal opening, these beings will step forward to consciously collaborate with awakened humans in establishing a new paradigm of existence based on unity consciousness, cosmic love, and the recognition that every soul is a unique and precious facet of the one infinite Creator experiencing itself through countless forms. Realize that your personal transformation during the September 11th portal is simultaneously the universe transforming through you, and this recognition dissolves the final barriers between individual consciousness and cosmic consciousness forever. The illusion of separation that has driven human suffering for millennia will simply evaporate like morning mist when touched by the sun of expanded awareness. You will know yourself as simultaneously a unique individual expression and as the totality of existence experiencing itself through your particular perspective. This is not a philosophical concept, but a lived reality that changes everything about how you relate to life, other beings, and your own infinite potential. Fear becomes impossible when you realize you are the eternal consciousness that transcends all temporary forms. Judgment dissolves when you recognize every other being as another version of yourself exploring different possibilities. Competition transforms into collaboration when you understand that every soul's awakening contributes to your own expansion. The September 11th energy storm marks the moment when enough human consciousnesses achieve this recognition to tip the morphic field of the entire species toward unity awareness. The sacred fire of transformation now burns away the final veils of illusion, revealing the magnificent truth of who you have always been beneath every story you have told yourself about limitation and unworthiness. September 11th is not an ending but a commencement, the beginning of your conscious participation in the cosmic dance of evolution that spans galaxies and dimensions beyond current human imagination. The portal opens within you because you are the portal, and through your awakened consciousness, divine love establishes new pathways for its expression in physical reality. Every breath you take from this moment forward carries the potential to heal, to inspire, to uplift, not just yourself, but the entire web of consciousness of which you are an integral part. The energy storm has been building for your entire lifetime, preparing you for this moment of recognition, activation, and service to the awakening of all life everywhere. Trust completely in the perfection of this cosmic timing, because your soul chose to incarnate during this unprecedented window of transformation specifically to experience and facilitate humanity's graduation into cosmic consciousness. The September 11th portal is your invitation to step fully into your role as a co-creator with the universe itself, wielding powers of healing, manifestation, and love that will seem miraculous to those still operating from three-dimensional consciousness. You are becoming a bridge between worlds, a translator of divine frequencies into forms that can be received and integrated by those ready to awaken. The energy storm transforms you into a living transmission of the new Earth reality. And everywhere you go, everyone you meet will feel something different about you, something that calls forth their own remembrance of who they truly are, beyond all limiting identities and stories. Finally understand that September 11th marks not just your personal awakening, but your conscious participation in the birth of a new species of human being, one that naturally operates from unity consciousness, cosmic love, and direct knowing of the interconnectedness of all existence. The portal completes your metamorphosis from a human being having spiritual experiences to a spiritual being having a gloriously embodied experience of divinity in physical form. This is the moment your soul has been preparing for through countless lifetimes of growth, learning, and service. The energy storm delivers you to the shore of a reality where miracles are natural, where love is the fundamental force, and where every moment offers infinite possibilities for creation, healing, and joy. You are ready, you are chosen, and you are eternally loved beyond all measure by the cosmic intelligence that dreams you into existence moment by moment by moment.